Happy Memorial Day. This is our weekly golf update. So I want to thank all those vets out there. I know in my own family, we had a vet, Ashel Brainerd, who was in the Revolutionary War. He's a relative of mine. And then his son, Benjamin Brainerd, fought in the War of 1812. So we have a great lineage of some military heroes. And then my brother Brian, who was in the Navy. But anyway, so thank you to all those vets out there. This is, as you can imagine, we have quite a few signups getting ready to go on the board. Also, feel free to look online where you see our tournament registration, and you can look at all the tournaments there, and the signups will come up 1 month prior to the event for most events. So a couple things. Men's Invitational coming up in about a month. We're still looking for a number of handicaps for some of our guests. So if you have a guest and their handicap is not in the system, please let us know. We need their GHIN number. That's all we need, is that GHIN number, and that way we can update their handicap. Also for the guest day, we have a guest day coming up. We have quite a few people who have not given us the name of their guest and or the handicap of their guest. And in this one, we're not as stringent. So if they don't have a GHIN handicap, give me a call. We'll talk about it. We'll see if we can get an average score and try to get them a number that'll be doable. Also, handicap posting. Anytime you play a round of golf, with very, very few exceptions, like if you're playing a 4-club tournament or something of that nature, if you play less than 7 holes, you can't post it as a 9-hole score. 7 holes or more, you have to post as a 9-hole score, extrapolate out where you would have made what, and we can tell you how to do that. And also on 18 holes, it's 14 holes or more. So 14 holes or more, and you should post an 18-hole score. Even if you're playing match play, if your putt is given, if it's a 5-footer, most likely you would have made it. Let's say you would have made it. If it's a 20-footer, you're going to 2-putt. If you're 100 yards out, give yourself 1 shot on and 2 putts, write down the score. The USGA wants you to post a score under all circumstances. So if you have any questions on how to do that, please let us know. We went through the spring handicap, and quite a few people did not post a score. And if the score isn't posted within another couple weeks here, we're going to go ahead and give a penalty score. Seeing this is the first major event of the year, we're very serious with that. That's the only way we can have a level playing field, everybody playing on the same rules with the same handicap score. So also we have our guest fee program is still going on now until July 15th. If you buy 1 guest, you get 1 for free. I'm sorry, if you buy 3 guest fees, you get them for free. And they're only allowed for guests, not for social fees. Also, we're going to mention in the video coming up that you'll see down below, we have a lot of problems with people hitting the balls outside of the range. We talk about it only every time I talk to you. So please, now we're on the grass and the grass is up the front, please don't hit it over the range, and please tell your children. We just had some kids out there today. Hit the ball hard. Just remind them, keep the ball within the confines of the range. It means within the net. Please don't hit it number 9 fairway. Please don't hit it number 7 fairway. If you are, aim left or aim right. Just keep yourself in the inside of the range. That'll help preserve the lives and the heads of our shit. Over to the left side of number 12. This area has been seeded in tall fescue, fine fescue. This is an area that is still a mandatory drop. In a few more days, it'll grow in thick enough to where you won't be taking out too much turf. But when it does grow in, and now, please do not drive your cart in this area or the area to the left of number 3. Anywhere you see the tall fescue, please keep your cart out of there. Later in this video, you'll see where we were out on the rocks on number 11, between 11 and 2, and I got this rock that was dislodged, and it's a pretty cool rock. Got a nice red vein running through it. So anyway, so coming up soon, we talked about the Men's Invitational. We're missing quite a few handicaps there. For your guest, we need your guest GHIN number. That's GHIN, and that's the number they would have their handicap. Please just let us know that number, or if there's any other special circumstances where they do it with 18 birdies or my scorecard, please let us know that information as well. Also coming up on June 9th, we have a full field for the guest day. So we're missing quite a few handicaps there and a bunch of names. So please call us, email us, come on in. We need the names of your players and a handicap. If they don't have a full handicap, that's okay. Talk to us about an average score. We'll try to get them a number that we feel is equitable for the field. So we need that information as soon as possible. Coming up next Saturday and Sunday is the season ticket event, the Stroke Play Championship. This is a great event. If you're one of the Black Tee guys and you want to play from the Black Tees, on the registration, please notate that, or we'll call you. We pretty much know who you are. But we're going to flight that by handicap. The lowest handicap will tee off first on Saturday, and they'll tee off last on Sunday. So if you're interested in playing, please go online and register, or do it here in person. That's the Stroke Play Championship. A lot of fun, 2-day event.
We're here between number 2 and number 11, where we have the rock pile that I'm sure all of you have noticed. And we just have a quick question. What do you do in the event that your ball ends up on these rocks?
First of all, I wouldn't call this a rock pile. This is like a rock. So if you want to move it, feel free to do that. But good luck. It's a lot of rock. So anyway, so you could either play it as it lies, because there is no relief from this situation, or you could take an unplayable lie. An unplayable lie is always a one-stroke penalty. You can go back to where you last struck it, and if that's the case of the tee, you can re-tee it, so then it's being stroke and distance. You could take 2 club lengths, no nearer the hole. Again, you're going to drop it, and that is a one-stroke penalty. Or you can take the point where your ball lies, keep it in line with the pin, and go back on that line as far as you'd like to. Again, drop it, and that is a one-stroke penalty. But this is playable area, so if you feel like you can hit it, go ahead and hit it. Just don't hurt yourself.
All right, thank you so much. And take 15.
So we have quite a few new members. We have new golf members and new social members. So if you're a new golf member, it might take you a few times of introducing yourself for us to kind of get your name. And we want to be able to get your name. And the same with social members, those who have signed up for the range package. I've met a bunch of you this year, but some of you I don't know. So sometimes it might just take a little introduction, just saying who you are, and that would help us be able to identify you. So we hate having to go up to somebody on the range and ask them if they're a member, but a little introduction for us might help out a little bit. So thank you so much for that, for both golf and for our social members who have our range package. And when you take a divot, please replace the divot. If you can't, use the sand bottle that's on the golf carts, and we also have sand bottles for walkers. And remember, it doesn't need a ton of sand. All it needs is that much. It doesn't need that much. That does nothing beneficial except waste sand. Thank you so much. Here we are with a real patriot, Michael Clark. How about this look? Can't tell the difference between the flag and his pants. Here's another patriot. We have Riley Brady, who is one of our former employees of the year in the bag room, sporting his flag on the back of his Jeep. Thank you for being such a good American.
Happy Memorial Day, everyone.
So what's your name?
Emmy.
And Emmy, do you like golf? Do you have a golf ball? What color is it?
Lily.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. Have fun.
Say I love golf. I love you.
And please repair your ball mark and one other. As usual, don't forget to rake the bunkers. Looks like somebody did the Macarena in here. I don't know what was going on here, but please do your best to rake the bunkers. If you're playing number 7 and you hit one left, or if you're playing number 9 and you hit one left, and you end up on the driveway or the asphalt area around the pro shop or the parking lot, that is considered out of bounds. There is no stakes and or lines. What marks the out of bounds is the edge of the asphalt itself. Out of bounds for these areas. Be careful. On 16 teeth from the black tee, you have to go past the wires. If you hit them, it is an automatic replay. You do not get a choice. Please tee it up again. No strokes counted. On number 8 here, we have 2 blue stakes up against the right-hand side of the fence. Remember, you can't take relief from anything marking out of bounds, and this fence does just that. So these stakes are even with the front and the back of the tee. If your ball is up against the fence and you can't play it, the only options you would have under the unplayable lie, you can't take 2 club lengths because you'll be near the hole. You can't take the point where you lie and go back as far as you want, keeping the hole in line, because that would be out of bounds. So the only other option would be to take it back to the tee, 1-stroke penalty. We've given you a 4th option here, and this one is dropping the ball. So we have a drop area here. This exists on number 8 and number 13. And again, this is a 1-stroke penalty, but it saves you time and distance.